What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Nightbender rolls. So, I believe we have 54 or 55 Nightbender rolls today on all my characters. So, what we are looking for pretty much is hards and sharps. Of course, we're going to get a lot of blackstones. I did get a Zarka the other day from the box just fighting the boss, so I was thinking about making another playthrough of just Valkyrie, and that's gonna happen sometime. Who knows when? But let's get Nightbender rolls off, and hopefully we get something good. We also want the Uragan boots or shoes, whatever they're called. I heard they were pretty good, so I wanted to try them out. But incoming blackstones. All right, so most of these characters I have just have 4 rolls per times all of them. So hopefully we get something good. Usually with at least 50 rolls you'll get at least one hard or sharp, and
welcome to Velia.
Big dots. So we have around 377. I tried fail stacking the other day with about 300 of them. Didn't really get anything good, but got a few 20, 30 stacks. So, can never have too many blackstones for upgrading stuff. Next character.
You found me.
Oh, we got something different. Weapon stones. Alright. Some people get really lucky with Nightbender. They get cheap items and it's what they want. And all I get are weapon stones and armor stones.
If you get a house in town and use it for storage.
Alright, so this character, this character needs one more energy for 5 rolls. And luckily, it's still like 10:30 at night, so we should be able to get all our rolls in time. Let's actually see if we can get the next point so we can get 5 rolls. I'm just 1 off. Believe it or not, some people know this, some people don't. You can actually buy energy from the vendor. You just buy one of these high quality wines. Hold on. Let's try not to use any in the storage. Let's just do that. So you buy the high quality wine, and then you talk to this lady, and then she gives you 3 energy. So 3 energy is essentially 100k silver. Is it worth doing? Usually no, but if you're just 1 off, then sometimes I think it's worth it or tempted. Oh, what is that? Some guy just got a tailoring coupon. It's pretty good, I think. Alright, 5 rolls on this character.
Is this a sleepless night in Velia?
A Sissel necklace for 67 million. Absolutely not. Awakening weapon box. Usually yes. They changed it so now that you only get the box awakening instead of individual ones. So if you get it for the wrong class, that's okay. They don't have that anymore. Now, the one for the Mystic actually sells max price all the time. I actually had one, but then again, I am not sure if I want to bring a Mystic to like 60 So by that time, I'd rather get a dandelion.
Have a pleasant stay.
And you can always sell this for max price. And I think it'll get like pre-ordered too. So
If you lose your composure,
I don't know. I think some people pre-order these.
you lose yourself. Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
We're gonna have like 500 blackstones by the end of this. 3 rolls on this one. I would actually like maybe, I don't know, a basilisk belt if I can, for not too much.
You found me. Is this
Ooh,
a
a sharp.
sleepless night
Absolutely,
in
I
Velia?
will purchase that. Getting hards and sharps these days is pretty difficult. Well, it's always been difficult, but I feel like when you need it, it's even harder to get.
And use it for storage.
Our witch is in Heidel, so we might have to go back and forth between a few characters and hold the item, buy it on the one in Velia, because that's where all my money is stored. Actually, I have no idea. How much do I even have in Heidel? Probably a few million, but not a lot.
You found me. Is this a sleepless night in Heidel?
Okay, 4 on my sorceress. If only that was a sharp bundle instead of a hard one. I'm still gonna buy it, but still. Also, for the record, if you have a lot of characters that are level 50 and up, you can get the daily quest that just gives you like 50,000. I think it's 10,000 silver per level.
You found me. Is this
Purchase.
a sleepless night in Velia?
Yeah, another sharp. You know, when I first started this game, I thought about playing a sorceress, but then I don't know. Then I saw the Dark Knight, and I made that one.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
I feel like Heidel is a lucky spot to get the stuff you actually want. Every time I Nightbender in Heidel, I get good stuff, and then Velia is just blackstones. But that's just tinfoil. If I get regular blackstones, just buy it here.
You found me.
See?
Is this a sleepless
Like, it's not
night in
blackstones
Heidel?
when I go to Heidel. Even though that's an overshield, it's not great. It's actually pretty bad, and the price is bad. But still. Alright, so this one, I'm just gonna dump it with the maid and pick it up next time I'm on my main. Striker, I got 4 rolls there. People are selling blue corals for 3.5. Is that how much they're worth? I know like a pry blue coral is like 10 mil. All right.
You found me.
Good stuff.
Is this a sleepless
27
night in
mil for
Velia?
this. The tree spirit belt. Let's see. If I were to sell this, tax is usually, from what I heard, if you have a value pack, tax is about 18.5%. So let's just say 20%. If I were to sell this for, I think the minimum, 31 million. 10% is 3.16. I would not make a profit. And to be honest, I don't really need a tree spirit. When you're lazy and you just use a storage maid and you're right there next to the storage. Could actually use the Zarka thing we got on my warrior, but I don't know. I watched some warrior gameplay and they're strong, but man, their attacks just look weird. Does not look like a normal swing or whatever.
The beauty of the night is in the fading vestiges of the day.
We spent over 20 million on Blackstones. Well, actually, that was including the hards and sharps and the awakening thing that we got. So, did we profit? Probably not.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
Alright, so our ranger has 4. This is my negative karma ranger that I use for fail stacking. So we're gonna have to use a storage maid. And I gotta get to the area quick. Oh no. Guards haven't loaded in yet. We're good.
You found me. Is this a sleepless night in Velia?
Ooh. Mark of Shadow. Alright, game.
The beauty of the night is in the fading vestiges of the day.
We have 1 storage maid left for all this. Tamer. I heard Tamers are really good in 1v1s. I think you have to be level 20 to get the wolf pet thingy that fights for you.
Have you ever lost yourself looking at the moon? Wine has nothing on that feeling.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
How much do I actually have? Almost 500 of that. I need a lot more weapon stones because I'm trying to upgrade my Balanos rod. And that one is the fishing rod. And it's at +9 right now. And getting it to +10, I'm probably... Everyone just says force it to +10. And that's 120 weapon stones because it can downgrade. And if you're just using it on a fishing rod, it's probably not worth trying to enhance it yourself unless you get super carried. RNG, good luck, but I don't have good luck.
the night is in the fading vestiges of the day.
Wait, hold on. Okay, we'll leave that there. Ninja has 4 rolls on it. So, overall today, seems like we're not getting anything good, but no real boss gear that's relevant. Saw Nuver Shield, but you most likely shouldn't be using that if you're doing anything serious.
You found me! Is this a sleepless night in Velia?
You know, one day I'll see Uragon boots, and I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, you see that? That notification? That's what I want.
Yep.
But I feel like when I get it, it's gonna be like 300 million, and then
Welcome
I
to
would
Velia.
say no to that.
Need to use the storage?
Alright, so after the Berserker, we're gonna go back onto Akuno, one more roll, and then finish it off on our Musa.
You found me! Is this a sleepless night in Velia?
Crescent ring for 20 mil. Let's see, if I sold it for 38, that's the minimum. 3.8, I'd lose 7 mil after taxes. I'd make probably 11, so I think that's worth. Let me see. Crescent. Okay, so they're all selling for about 39,950. All right. And we bought one for 21 mil-ish, like 20.8.
Our town is peaceful. Have a pleasant stay.
I still don't think that makes up for the profit.
Welcome
Or
to Velia.
if we sold it,
Need to use the storage.
that wouldn't make up for all the stuff we spent.
You can keep more goods if you
Actually,
get a house
before
in
we
town
swap
and
over,
use
let me
it
say,
for
I still have the
storage.
Mark of Shadow, right? How much does that sell for? 6.08. Those are gonna sell. 7049. Okay.
If you borrow a container from me, you can use the storage even at home.
Alright, so Kuno, and then finishing up on Musa, and that's 55 rolls. So in terms of profit, assuming, well, actually we're not making any profit, but the Crescent, I think we make about 12 mil. It's pretty good.
The beauty of the night is in the fading vestiges
Ooh.
of the day.
Back in the day, I would have needed this. Never should you pay 300 mil for this, even if you see it. I actually pre-ordered a Pry one for about, I think, 350. So Kudum is good, but it's not 300 mil good for a +0. If that was like 130 mil, I probably would have considered it. I actually have to feed my
Welcome
workers.
to
Hold on.
Velia. Need to use the storage?
Yeah!
Oh, what the heck? Oh, the reset happened already? What did we even get? A golden colanth and T-bone steak.
You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use
I
it for
see.
storage.
Anyway.
I'm training under
Well, easy 5 mil.
blacksmith.
And I think a few things
Our
sold.
town is peaceful.
See?
Have a
Max price, we
pleasant
bought that
stay.
for 4.5. We sold it for 9 million. Oh, 9 million before taxes. After taxes, like 7 point something.
You found me! Is this a sleepless night in Velia?
Oh my goodness, a dandelion lancia. Would I pay 300 mil for it? Probably. If I had it, probably, yeah, actually. Because I remember I mentioned earlier I wanted to play a Valkyrie, so. Well, I'd have to get to 56 first, so. That's the thing. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this week's Night Vendor rolls. We didn't really get anything amazing in terms of deals. We got some hard, some sharps. I think the best thing we made for
Welcome to
profit
Velia.
was the
Need
crescent
to
ring,
use the storage?
and hopefully that sells. So overall, not a bad day. I'll see you guys next time.